Good evening, and welcome back to another episode of Made. This is our ninth episode, and we have a special treat in store for you guys tonight. We got one of our guests back.
Yeah, I'm back.
You got him back. You flew back up.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling?
Good. I'm good. I'm good.
You
I'm glad to be here, my boys,
with
man.
Your guys tonight.
Yeah, my brothers, man.
Yeah, how you feel about that?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see them.
It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. The audience already knows us. I am your host, Mel B, and you
Greg
are
Reddick.
And now we're gonna let these guys introduce themselves. Class, welcome your classmates.
What's up, y'all? I'm TJ Shanks. How y'all doing?
Don Burns Jr. Good to see y'all again.
You sure? This man told me
What
he
he told
ain't
you?
getting on no more. This is the one and only.
Yeah, he did say
We
that.
should feel really special.
You gotta protect a brand. It's a brand.
Brand integrity.
First of
Yes.
all, I didn't say any of that. But, it sounds good.
But Greg, we here. How does it feel seeing it from episode 1 to 9? You were here for the very first episode. It started with you. You jumped on that joint like, what are we doing? It's 23 years. We haven't done nothing. And then we got the business. We got the getting busy. How you feel about it?
That was pretty dope. I've been watching a couple episodes. I watched the last one that was just shot a couple days ago, and everything just flowing. It looks good, for the most part. And I'm just back and glad to be a part of it again.
Yeah. And now you're sitting with your homies.
Yeah.
It feel better this time?
Yeah, hell yeah. I suggested them. I want them to come over here. I want them to be with me.
Yeah, so we're gonna get comfortable and we're gonna get to asking these guys how they've been. So TJ, how you been? Tell the folks.
I'm alive. Like, I can't complain.
That's it?
Yeah.
You just alive?
I'm alive. I'm not thriving. I'm here.
How you not thriving?
I'm not thriving.
If you here, you thriving.
That's true.
Right? We're not gonna do that.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's right.
you here.
That's true.
So what have you been up to these past 23 years?
23 years.
I know, right? Dang.
Yes, y'all, it's been 23 years. That's why we're saying Jordan year.
I just noticed it was Jordan year, what that meant today. So
Yeah,
staying out the way,
that's always
raising my daughter, trying to get her to be a functional adult.
a functional adult.
Yeah, that's
How old is she?
what is she? 19?
Oh wow, she almost grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19.
She out of school yet?
Yeah.
We're gonna get into that in a little bit.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into the kids in a little bit.
Pain in the ass is wild. Oh, this is gray. Hair falling out. That's why I put a hat on. It's all her fault. So whatever.
Well, I guess you're doing a good job.
Yeah,
then.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Trying my best.
And we're gonna get into that.
Mm.
Don, Mr. Burns. I don't
Yes.
even know how
Yes,
should we
ma'am.
address you.
That's a good question.
Esquire.
That's a
I
really
don't
good
address you
question.
this evening.
Don
You
is
got a lot of
cool.
names.
I know,
Don
right?
is cool. Don is cool.
Don is cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
For today's purpose.
For today.
He's known him my whole life, but sometimes he'll give me his business card. Like, come on, bro, what you doing? Whatever.
The business card.
Yeah, he'll hit me with a business
Oh,
card.
dang.
We don't call you Don though.
Oh, what's your, can we?
I'm a junior, of course. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
I'm in this camera, right?
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
junior,
yeah,
of course. Everybody knows. So DJ's the childhood nickname. Dosa's another nickname. Regular D, then Don.
All right. So tonight we're calling you.
We're gonna go by Don.
Okay,
tonight.
we're gonna go by Don tonight.
Sounds about right.
What have you been up to this last 23 years?
Ooh, I'm like him. I've been trying to stay out the way, trying to stay out of trouble, trying to raise these young boys, and that's about it, man.
Young boys, don't you got a daughter?
Yeah, he got
Don't
some
have a
fresh
daughter?
ones.
I got a daughter and a son. I call them all young boys, but I got a daughter and a son. I'm like late in the game, so I got a 9-month-old and a 3-year-old going on 17. So,
Hey, that's the daughter, I'm assuming.
yeah.
Yeah. That sounds about right. We're gonna get into the fatherhood stuff in just a little bit. But Greg, what's been up?
Working towards retirement. That's how I look at it now. Just trying to build on my, investing a little bit, just building towards retirement, and hopefully trying to be like my parents. My parents just retired maybe about 3-4 years ago, and I said they doing good. I'm trying to be like them. I'm trying to be, just living.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I'm trying to get them to travel a little bit, but
They don't like to travel.
We'll see. I mean, they got a couple trips planned.
Oh,
It's my dad. He's
I'm
so
a-
stubborn.
My pop stay out the country.
He's
That man
stubborn.
be like, "Oh, it's cold. We out." Like
That's what I'm trying to get him.
he is
Trying
not
to get him
trying
out
to be
there.
here.
'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
we gotta
telling
go.
you, once I retire, I'm out.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
out. I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm not coming back either. Seriously.
Speaking of jobs and working all the things, what is our profession like? Let's go through that. Don, I think we know what you do. You mind telling us exactly what you do?
I am I like to say a professional shit talker or a professional problem solver, but I'm an attorney. So I try to solve people problems for them.
Any specific type of law?
Right now I'm doing corporate defense work. Like more on like the medical malpractice side. So if you're suing a doctor, hospital, or such and such, I'm the one that represents the doctors, hospitals,
Okay.
such and such.
TJ, what about you?
I'm a culinary logistics manager.
Break that down for us, man. Break that down for us.
Wait a minute. Not the party, not the event designer not knowing you in culinary. What?
I'm not really in culinary.
You just made that bullshit up?
Yeah, I just made up.
Oh my God. It sounded
I
like
deliver
you had it
food.
too. I was-
Like,
All right, go ahead.
I deliver food for the most part.
So I like culinary logistics. You would totally get me.
Yeah.
If
That
you
don't
had-
sound dope, man. You
had
could have had a
said
whole
that
story
shit to
with that.
me when
Right.
yeah, I'd have been like, "Oh, girl, oh no, but he's
Right.
a culinary logistics."
You'd have brought the crowd in with that one.
Gotta have a punchline.
Yeah, for sure.
I like that. Oh God. So in our professions, how did we get there? How do we get into?
How do we get there? I can't really work for nobody.
Okay.
That doesn't work for me.
I can. Yeah.
'Cause I don't really like a
Mhm.
boss.
That's always been you.
So I always do what I want to do.
Mhm.
I have a problem with that. Well, it's not a problem. It's just
you.
me. Like,
Yeah, you're not doing all
that's
that.
how I get there. I don't have to. I'm on my own time, my own schedule. I do what I want to do.
Well, that's good. I mean, I like as an entrepreneur, because that's what we're gonna call you.
Mhm.
It's a lot of freedom that comes with that. So,
Yeah.
I mean, even though I have a 9 to 5, I have a business as well. And being an entrepreneur allows you this freedom that the 9 to 5 just don't
Right.
allow you. Move when you want, do what you want, make your own rules. How you feel about that? You love it?
I do because I think I've been fired from every job I ever worked.
Dang, every job?
I either been fired or laid off for some reason. Like,
All right, well, wait. All right, so before we move on, let's get into that. Okay, so fired and laid off. And would you say that has led you down this path? Obviously.
yeah, like when I was a kid, I worked at the airport. And 9/11 happened. I got laid off.
Mm-hmm,
Like COVID happened. I had a job. I got laid off of that.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's enough of that. And everything in between was like led me like to do what I want to do. Like do my
So
own thing.
how did you get there? Let's talk about that journey, because it's not easy being an entrepreneur, even making the decision to like say, you know what, I'm gonna do this. And what was that journey like? Is it hard? Is
I
it
was
easy?
always kind of entrepreneur my whole life. Before I had an official job, I was
Mhm.
always outside doing what I wanted to do. So
So
that
it was
was-
easy.
huh?
So you saying it's easy?
I mean, one would say it was easy, but it's not. It's like a lot of
Mm,
heartache
tell
and
the
pain that comes with doing your own thing when you're outside in the street. So it's like depends on your perspective of the thing. Like,
people. All right, I feel you on
yeah,
that.
so
Okay, all right. Don,
Mhm.
that's what we're calling you today. What led you down this path?
I always wanted to do it.
For real?
Yeah.
Since high school?
Always wanted to do it.
I don't think, you knew he wanted to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
Always wanted to do
Guess
it.
I wasn't paying attention.
For me, it's just I've had so many different roles or different responsibilities. So for me, it was always about being fluid. So it's sort of being an entrepreneur, but having a little bit of a safety net. 'Cause I still have a boss. I still work for clients and things of that sort. But it's enough of fluidity where I can just sort of do what I want to do. Yeah, so I always wanted to do that. Plus, I always like the power that came with it as well. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
that's not it. That's not it. He wanted an excuse to put a suit on every day and put his pinky ring up in the air, and like stuff like that. That's
I haven't gotten into suits probably until like maybe 10 years ago. So that's not true. I was like a heavy.
I've never seen you in the same
sneaker
suit yet.
Damn, not this. Different suit every day.
I randomly
don't
run into
repeat our
him
suit?
downtown in these expensive bars where it's like
Expensive bars and
very expensive.
I like that.
Yeah,
These
that
guys-
he
these-
frequents
these-
every day.
These guys are bullshitters. Everyone looking in the
I don't run into
camera.
you in the bars downtown specifically.
That's
Very expensive,
you heard about
upscale,
the
elite. Does it not happen?
That's your thing, man. Mental.
Yeah,
Does it not happen?
That's
Like,
your
answer
thing.
me though. Answer my
we go
question.
Yes.
all right.
But you, I mean, you're obviously in there too, so.
Yeah. He did just try to put that on you like he wasn't in it. as well.
Exactly.
So talk to me about these upscale elite bars. Where are we going?
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm be honest.
I now you know
we
what I'm
don't
talking
know.
about.
Now
Now
we
you know
don't
what I'm
know.
talking about.
I
He's
got
trying to keep his place on the low. That's
I
what
got
it
it.
is.
I got a
He has
few
a brand
spots that I
to
like, but the times I frequently see him is probably in like the cigar lounge.
Which one in particular?
Holtz,
Haven't been here yet.
16th and Walnut, in between 15th and 16th and Walnut.
Okay.
Very uppity.
Mhm.
There you go.
I have to go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't.
They
been
got
here yet.
one of the best whiskey selections in the city,
Okay.
so it's worth it.
Nobody, you heard that?
I actually
Sounds
been
like
in that
that's
joint.
what
That joint
we
pretty good.
We need to be. Did you take
Yeah.
notes?
Joint's pretty
All
good.
right.
Exactly.
So we've gone from sitting on the radiators.
That was my
Ready.
spot.
Yo, somebody, yo, you know
Only
somebody in
thing
the
I
other joint tried to claim our spot.
They try to claim the right.
They tried to claim our spot, yo.
Come
I'll fight over the radiator. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, that was our spot.
man.
Who tried to claim the radiator?
That was one of the episodes. I can't remember. I don't know if it was was it the Ramon Amber
It might have been
episode?
the
I used to make
Ramon
people move, literally. Like if I came out of my class and you was like, whoa, ho, ho, gang, what you doing? That's not a thing.
That was our spot. That was
not a
our
thing.
spot.
That was definitely
That's
From
not a
ninth to
thing.
12th grade, like soon as we got the moat, that became the spot.
Yeah,
Right,
like, that's
just
not a
wasn't
thing.
spot ever
Miss
since.
Warshaw's class. Right? Yeah.
Mm.
Why the hell was y'all at the radiator every day?
I don't know
don't
why.
even
It just
know.
came a thing. I don't know why. I can't.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't
get
remember.
out of class and sit right here at the radiator.
Yeah, obviously used to sit
Post
on it.
too. Yeah,
Hard.
Like, really.
I get to class when I feel. That was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
Oh yeah, shout out to the other guys in the podcast or whatever. But yeah, that was our spot.
They're not gonna claim the radiator though. I don't
Yeah.
know.
They-
we ain't gonna do
Yeah,
that.
That's not a thing. No way.
Yeah,
no way.
Radiator.
Bring
So-
me through when they come back. Like I'll argue about that.
So we went from sitting on the radiators, I'm sure, talking about all the girls and all the things, to
Mhm.
sitting on the couch, and now we're talking about families that we've created, right? Did you guys ever get, any of you, I don't know, because the people want to know who was crushing on who at what time and when. Did any of you ever get to reveal yourself to any of your crushes or females that you may have been interested in at that time?
I was kind of chilling in high school. I did my dirt outside of high school. I'm lying. Let me slow down. It was a different type of dirt. I was in
Okay,
school.
all right. Uh-huh.
But probably maybe a year ago or so, I told Amber I liked her,
Did you?
in school. and she said, "Ha, that's funny because I liked your friend."
Damn.
Which one?
You.
And she bold with it too.
Yeah, she's like, "That's funny because I liked your friend."
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
interesting.
Damn, what you say to that?
I can't remember. This was in a DM. I told her that.
Okay, and I'm
I can't remember. I
DMs
can't remember what she said. What I said after that.
So you finally told her a
Yeah, I
year
did tell
ago? Damn,
A year or two ago, probably.
she was already locked down at that point.
Yeah.
Now you finally get courage. Why would you, why?
It just came up. It just kind of came up.
Oh, okay. In conversation, we were
Yeah.
just talking.
Yeah.
All right. How about you?
So I was a real shy guy in high school, so I did not even try to approach anybody.
Did that mean that
High
you didn't want to though?
It really wasn't on my forefront at the time.
Mm.
I think college was when I really kind of broke out a little bit. But
Mhm.
I did have a couple high school crushes.
Mhm.
I don't know if you remember this, D. We were walking home one day, right? And I don't know if you remember, you was like, yo, why don't you talk to the Asian Joe? Remember the Asian Joe we used to go to school with? Her name was Tuyen.
Yeah, she was kind of cute.
So back in high
She
school,
sound cute.
it was back in high school.
Guys, I know.
Where's the yearbook? I don't remember nobody's faces. Somebody need to have a yearbook on the table.
I think who got the yearbook? You don't have yours?
I have
Yeah,
one.
why
I
the
barely
fuck did you have
graduated.
yours? I'm like,
That's a whole nother story, but like, go ahead.
So yeah, we was walking. He was like, "Yo, why you don't like the girl, the Asian John, man? She nice. She got a nice little body, whatever." I was like, so my thing was in high school.
I'm gonna look her up.
I like. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Sound good.
You
I-
trying to throw oops.
He was trying. I think he was trying to ooze, but yeah, it just didn't work. But when I told him, I was like, "Yo." So my thing was in high school, I like girls with big boobs. So I really liked I liked Iris Murray at the time. Yo, and he was like, "Yo, how you like her?" He was like, "Yo, how you like her?"
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did, bro. You got the. He's like, "You got the Asian John right here." He's like, "Yo, she like you?" And I didn't know if she really liked me at the time.
Iris, I did not say that.
No, shout out to Iris.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Shout out to
somebody
Iris.
that's
You
friend.
married,
Shout out
but
to
yeah, I
somebody
did have a
that's
crush
friend.
on you in high school. That you was one of them. The other girl I had a crush
people had
on.
crushes on Iris though.
Huh?
Mad people had crushes on Iris.
Yeah, that's
a
a whole nother story.
situation. All right.
I'm not even gonna talk about all that. But yeah, shout out to Iris. But I also had a crush on this girl named Carrie.
Carrie.
I think her last name.
Howard?
I think it was
Something like
Howard
that?
Williams. I can't remember. Shout out to her too.
She was in our
Dark
grade.
skin joint. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dark
she
skin joint.
she had crazy
out the
body.
world.
Crazy
No, I
body.
don't remember Carrie.
Drawing a blank.
Crazy body.
What was y'all paying attention to?
You know, I told you my memory
Yeah, I
terrible.
got you,
My
I
memory
got you,
terrible.
I got
used to
you, I
smoke
got
weed
you.
before I came into school.
Yo, crazy body.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah,
Yeah.
but I actually wanted to go on the senior prom with her. And I actually asked her because what happened was I originally had a prom date.
Okay.
It was this girl I used to work at Modell's with. I used to work on Modell's on 69th
Everybody
Street.
worked the Models.
Oh, yo, I looked at the other podcasts too. I don't remember none of them working at Modell. I worked at Modell because I
He
gave
said
everybody
Cliff,
the.
You had the
said you
sneaker.
lying
He
like
was a
shit.
sneaker plug.
He said you lying like
Oh
shit.
no, Cliff did work at Modell's.
Cliff and Van.
Cliff did. I don't remember Van.
Okay.
Cliff did work at Modell's.
Van ain't pull out the calculator. That's why
I don't
he
think.
ain't get the job.
I don't remember.
He ain't pull it out.
But I did. I believe I asked her to go on the prom like after the fact, but she had a date. I had a date, and that was that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but I never like revealed that in high school or anything like that. But yeah, those were my two crushes in high school.
Dang.
Yeah.
Ladies. Well, Iris is off the market, so.
Oh yeah.
wrap for that.
Well, I'm off the market for right now.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Right now.
And
Right
I'm
now.
taking too.
Yeah.
So you ain't had no crushes?
See, I feel like that's a loaded question. Cause like I used to talk to you and like
Yeah, we gonna
She
talk
set you
about
up.
that. Yeah, we
She
gonna
set
talk to you.
I
when I was
That
a
don't mean
junior.
nothing. You could have been talking to me and had a crush at the same time.
no, I didn't. Did I have other crushes?
I was a crush. Oh, I didn't know that.
See what I'm saying?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought I
D.
bagged him.
That's what you told me. That's what she told me. Yeah,
That's what she said.
yeah.
I didn't see that though. She was aggressive.
Yeah.
Damn,
could
not
definitely see that.
assertive, aggressive.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nothing wrong with aggression though.
No, not at all.
Nothing wrong with
But
that.
why you gotta be aggressive though? Can't be assertive.
Same thing.
I definitely bagged him though.
Okay,
It
I'll take
wasn't.
assertive.
It
I don't know if
wasn't.
I remember it that
It
way.
was
Yeah.
definitely
but,
me
like,
bagging you
because
who
it's
were you
your
talking
show. It's cool. I didn't. I don't.
How you
I had
remember
other
it?
crushes, but I don't know if I like said anything to him.
You ain't. I don't know if you said nothing to me. But okay, we ain't gonna get into that on camera. We gonna leave that where it's at.
We can get into it if you
Oh,
want
all
to.
right, well, shit. You know I ain't scared. How you remember it?
How I remember it. I don't remember it, to be honest
Exactly.
with you.
Exactly.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't remember.
Let
it.
me tell y'all, he's very
Yeah.
quiet. He was very quiet. Don wasn't talking to nobody. I think that's what I liked about him. Though. He wasn't talking to nobody. So for me, it was like, this nigga gonna talk to me. He ain't talking to them, but he gonna talk to me. That's really how it started.
Because you was in the top tier. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She
Yeah,
was
that
top
tier. Yeah.
What
How's
is
he gonna
this
turn
tier
him
about?
down?
I don't know. Y'all made that up.
How
Not
you gonna
us.
turn me down?
Yeah, like,
exactly.
You
gonna
top
turn me
tier.
down.
Like, what you... Yeah, like...
Turn me down.
Yeah.
But that's really how it was. He was just quiet. I think we sat behind. I sat Brown Burns. You might have sat behind me because we sat in alphabetical order in class, right?
I don't remember.
Now don't nobody remember. That's how we sat. Right?
No, I don't.
think
You
so.
I don't
remember that?
Yes, that's how we
I
sat.
have
That's
no
how
clue.
people. You was probably barely in class,
Probably.
but that's how we sat. Like it was like by last names. That's how we got certain advisories and stuff. Was by last names.
Well, first of all, they wasn't in like our, I don't know if it's section.
Oh yeah, y'all the
correct term?
B's. We S
So
R.
now I'm right.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. That's yes.
They
Yes,
had a different
exactly.
homeroom and all that good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
By
I
last
don't remember
name.
what my homeroom was. I don't think I made homeroom.
There's a lot of things you didn't do, bro.
Hmm.
At least you
I
here
used
with
to
us.
always had to go to the office every time I came to school. And I used to sit in the principal. Like I had my own chair in the principal's office. I'll come in
Why?
because I just did whatever I wanted to do. Like I keep telling you that.
So
That's
how
the theme
you
of my
have-
life.
How you have your own chair though?
I had this. It was right by the door. I used to come in, and I was like, I think I'll buy a token. They'd be like, "You smell like weed." I'm like,
Oh, yeah,
maybe
that's-
I don't know. And then they'd be like, "Go to the principal's office."
No, baby,
I don't even know who the principal was.
Miss Cad.
Miss
See?
Cat.
I would go sit down, talk to her. She didn't really care because there's nothing you could really do with me because I was like honest.
Yeah, that's true.
And they respected that. Everybody respected that I was honest. Like, yeah, I did smoke a little bit. Like,
Okay.
like, all right, just go to class. Get out of my face.
Not your own chair in the principal's
Yeah, I was there
office.
like probably 3 times a week.
What
at
the
least.
fuck?
So I feel like it was my chair. So like I embraced it.
So you had your own chair and your own radiator.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was my spots.
Okay.
Chair,
So-
radiator.
So I got a question.
Uh-huh.
What was your most memorable moment in high school? That's for both of y'all.
I don't have remember like my only
It's
thing I
the
can
time
really-
for you, huh? The time of your life, huh? You was a wild boy, man.
Yeah, like
You was wild.
I had a different experience than everybody else.
Well,
Like,
tell us about the experience.
from what I remember, the funniest thing I could remember was my senior project.
Oh, we gonna talk about that. We
Oh,
not
you
gonna
mean-
get it. Yeah, we gonna talk about
Okay.
that.
Oh, we not
That's a
gonna get
whole.
into it right
That's a
now?
whole.
That's a
different-
whole
okay.
different situation.
That's a whole different topic.
That's what he remembered of.
That's
You
what
wanna-
I
you wanna
remember.
talk
Yeah,
about
let's
I mean,
go there.
we can wait.
No, we can
All right,
talk
we
about
gonna
it.
wait.
We can wait. I got
Let's talk
something.
about it.
I got
No, you don't-
something-
no, you don't
I got
know
something
this?
else. I got something else.
So let me draw the room up. So let me draw. So we in Ms. Merle class, right? Everybody, you're gonna. It's like there's the 2 rooms. It's Ms. Merle room and whoever room was next to it.
Lewis.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
Damn, everybody has the same
You
know
connection
all these
when it come
people.
down.
anyway.
I was
So,
top
yo,
tier, but I was on
Yeah, so
straight
every
A's.
I think
Mr.
both
Lewis.
classes was in the room and they had a VHS. So they pop on. I think Alex was in the class. TJ was sitting in the back somewhere. So they pop on the VHS tape. It's TJ and his little Dickie set. I think you had braids at the time, I think, and it was Alex. And I don't remember
Were
it was
the
a third.
braids
Shout out to
in
Nee,
at that
she probably
time,
did
or were
them.
they halfway in and halfway out? Which
Yo,
one?
they
Could've
definitely was
been.
halfway
Could've
in, halfway
Could've
out.
been. Could've
Now that you
been.
think of, now that I remember.
Could've
it.
been.
So yeah, so we popped the tape in. It's TJ. They's like, yo, y'all joint was on marijuana. It was on weed. That was a senior project. And you was showing everybody how to class. Listen, bro. They was showing how to
They denied it.
they was showing like how what
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do it.
What you mean, did they? Coke?
I tried to do it on coke. She said, "No, you can't do that."
Really?
Yeah, you was out of pocket, bro.
Wow, young
Damn.
man.
All right, well, go ahead.
So you was showing how to roll the blunt, what the weed looked like, what the after effects of the weed do
Pause,
to you.
Wait, hold. You rolled up in class?
No. This wasn't in class. This was on tape.
Oh,
It was on
okay.
the VHS tape. No, it wasn't in
Okay,
class.
I'm about to say, well, wait, hold.
Different type of life.
Yeah.
I keep saying I was a
It
little
was on the
different.
side of motivation somewhere. It was on one on the side, and you just showed the blunt, showed the weed, rolled it up.
He gave an educational demonstration
Yes.
on how
Yes.
to roll
After
up.
school special, PBS. I went
Yes.
all the way in for sure.
The whole class.
Children do not
Recorded
do this.
Who the fuck recorded this shit?
I don't know.
How did we record it?
It was on VHS. That's all I
But was
remember.
he
I wish I had a
doing it?
tape. Like,
No,
that
he
a
was
classic.
on video showing us the weed and the
Amazing
blunt.
if we still
No.
have
That
that
was,
shit.
Bro, you don't remember that?
that was an art
Fuck
piece.
no. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
Yo,
when I got
So-
to, I'm
go ahead,
glad.
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say when I got towards like the end, I started leaving early. So
Oh yeah, I
I
mean,
don't
You left
none of that
early?
shit.
do you remember your CM project?
He probably had enough credits that he could leave early. He probably left at lunch or something
No, so
crazy.
here's
Like,
the thing.
yeah, don't make it look like it was like
No.
like leaving early like me. Like,
I was leaving early.
I was unauthorized leaving early.
The same here. The only difference was like you quiet boy, you stayed in the cut. Nobody really fucking knew You don't realize you menaced.
Yo, I remember I
So
got my ass whooped for leaving early.
I used to answer the phone when they used to call. What? Remember they used to call?
Yo, let me tell you
I would pick it up and act like my parents. Like,
Yo, let me
every
tell
day.
you. We gonna go back to the scene proper.
Every
Let me
day.
tell you the story. It was one of them nights. It was one of them days at the end of the year. I guess like after like advisory, we just left. It was me and a couple of cats from another class or whatever. They called the school, or my mom. I think my mom called the school because I was playing in the Sunny Hill League, and she was trying to give me directions of how to get there. I'm like, why would you call the school so I can get the directions? And mind you, this is like probably like 11th grade. It's probably my last ass whooping I got.
Bro, you just like
That was the last time I got an ass whooping.
6'5"
I'm like,
nigga
by that
getting
time, it was just like, you spanking me with the belt. I'm like, yo, mom, what you doing? Like, what you doing? What are you doing? But anyway, she called up to the school, found out I wasn't in school. She drove home within 30 minutes because she worked at Temple all the way down in North Philly. Drove home, caught me crossing the Lions Place where I used to live at. Caught me coming across,
She was
trying to get in the house.
public?
Huh?
Did you get in the house before she started whooping your ass?
I got in the house. She whooped my ass. Yeah,
Okay,
it wasn't
maybe
outside.
It wasn't outside.
She whooped my ass, took my ass back to school.
She
Everybody
took you back to
She
school?
took me back
That's some
to
shit my mom would have
school.
did too. My mom did shit like
Whoop
that.
your ass and drive you back?
She took me back to
Wow,
school.
it's
Said you
nuts.
couldn't play that day. Couldn't play ball that day. I was so pissed. Everybody looking at me all stupid in class. And this is like the end of the year too. This is like when everybody was leaving. So it was just like,
wasn't even nobody there.
yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, that
Dang,
was
Greg.
embarrassing. Everybody looking at me like I was
Wasn't
crazy.
nobody there to see it.
No, it was people there.
I wasn't there.
It was definitely people
Well, nobody in
there.
the top tier, right?
It was people there. It was enough
Yeah,
people that I
his
was.
tier was there.
It was enough people that I was embarrassed.
Sure.
What tier was he in?
I
tier
don't know if
was
they
in?
ranked it, but I don't know.
At that
Top
time,
tier
I didn't even
definitely
care
wasn't
about
there.
no tier.
That's
I need
all
some
that
of that.
matters. If the top tier you did, you
Yeah,
ain't
you
really
cool.
no
No, it
embarrassment.
didn't flow around the school. Nobody
That's
knew
what
when
I'm
the next
saying.
day.
You
like,
telling on
good.
yourself.
It was
We ain't
embarrassing to
know.
me, bro.
Mhm.
It was embarrassing.
You got away with it. Nobody knew.
All right, shout
Oh
out.
God! But as we talking about
Absolutely.
parenting, I mean that's a
Sure.
good segue right into parenting. Everybody here is a parent, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the challenges in parenting. I'm sure that's challenging for your mother to have to whoop your ass and take you back to
My
school.
mom was strict. My mom ain't play that.
Yeah.
And she all about education. Because my
Right.
mom worked in the missions at Temple.
Mhm.
And that was her thing. Education.
Mhm.
Education. So she preached that. And then like she ain't preached that to my brother. To my brother, it took him 5 years to get out of high school. But that's a whole nother
That's
story.
a whole nother situation.
Yeah. But she preached that to me. She was hard on me. She wanted to make sure I go to college, get my 4 years in. It took me 4 years in the summer, but still got it.
But that's
And I
probably
was-
why she was hard on you.
Yeah. And I got to go to school for free too. So they could work there.
Okay.
Tuition remission. So it was cool.
So, what is it like raising your children today? Right. So you have 2 boys.
I have 2 boys.
You got a boy. You got a
well-
boy and a girl, right? And you
Yeah.
got a daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, allegedly, but no, I'm playing.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
here you go, bro. I got to take a sip for this, bro.
Let me start with you. What are some of the challenges that you may find in parenting, especially a daughter?
Like I was so. Let me think. For maybe about from 12 to 16, 17, I hated it. I really didn't like it. It was that's where the grades come from. I was so stressed out about raising a young lady to try to get her to just be better than me.
In what way?
Just focus. Like, don't worry about all the distractions and all the things that I succumb to. Is like, just be better. So that stressed me out. Like,
did y'all argue a lot?
We didn't really argue. She just was, because she lived with her mom, and not to bash her mom, but like she took a lot of always joke and say like she get all the negative things from her mom, all the positive things from me. So I'm kind of serious, but it's a joke. Like, I'm gonna ask it now so I don't forget, because the question I had behind that, as you're bringing up, living with her mom and et cetera, is
Like, what are some of the things that as Black fathers, maybe us as Black mothers, or just people in general, don't really understand? Like, what are some of these things that you guys may deal with as Black fathers that we just don't get because we're not Black men?
For starters, there is no safety net for a Black man.
We don't get enough credit.
I don't even. We don't even got. That's something else. Let's just start here at the basic
Right
level.
here.
All right.
There is nobody to protect us. We are the last line of defense. So whatever mistakes you make, or whatever for the mother, the kid, we are here to protect it and fill in the gaps in. So whenever she makes a mistake, I had to try to explain to her, like, I have to fill these up. So I get kind of upset, even though me and her mom argued, she's gonna make mistakes. I understand that. So I try to prevent mistakes. I'm like, I fell in every hole that you're going to fall in. I'm trying to pave the hole so you don't fall in this hole. And it's like that was like a lot of the fights. Like, I know, I'm telling you for a fact, you're headed down this wrong path. Right. I know for a fact. I'm not guessing. Right. I know for myself because I went through it already. And then I'm the one that's going to clean it up. So that was always my biggest thing. Like,
John, would you say you agree with that?
I would agree with that. I would piggyback on that and say, like, you're definitely the last line of defense. You're definitely the one that has to sort of keep the whole ship going, if that makes any sense. And then you got to deal with the fact that you got to also sort of work to change the perspective of how the world already sees you, or how they see Black fathers in particular.
Stay there for a minute. How do you think that the world perceives Black fathers?
So the stigma is that Black fathers are not involved with their children or not involved in their family. And there's a study, I can't remember the study, I'm sorry, but there's a study that came out that showed that Black fathers were, according to race, one of the people that are most involved with their kids. So you got to deal with that perception of how you are, how you raise your kid. I mean, I take my kids out to the grocery store and everyone's like giving me high fives and all that, because it's like, it's the greatest thing ever. And to me, I'm just taking my...
Hey, you got two. You take both of them?
Sometimes.
Hell yeah, I be high-fiving you too.
The teachers look at you different too.
But it's like...
You're doing what
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Right. Like, I appreciate it, but I'm also looking at it like, this is my kid. Like, this is what I'm
supposed to be doing.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what do y'all expect? If y'all congratulate me for doing something that I'm supposed to do, what did you expect me to be doing? You know, to find that what I'm doing is such a great thing. What did you expect in the first place? Because if you expected me to do this, then to me, it wouldn't be such a celebratory thing to see me doing it. If that makes sense.
Right.
That does make sense. I think, and you're right. Shout out to all the dads. There are a lot of Black men that take care of their kids. There are a lot that don't as well. Unfortunately, I'm sure that's in every race. I mean, but a lot of times you're around your own race, so that's what you see. It's shit. You got some moms that you can't even call the dad to talk to him on the phone, much less take him to the grocery store, two of them at the same time. So you're right. It shouldn't be something that we should be congratulating you for, because you're doing what you're supposed to do. But when you don't see it done often, that is the part that makes it seem very like an anomaly, I guess, if you will. Greg, how you feel about it?
I mean, you know me, when I preached from the first episode, like I'm big on fatherhood. Like, I'm in my kids' life. Like, well, right now, like the dynamic between me and their mom, you know, I just try to keep an open line of communication.
Is it challenging?
It's very challenging, because it's a past between me and their mom. You know, their mom, we was together for a long, long time, and now we're not together. But you know, I try to make it, you know, just a habit to keep that open line of communication, just making sure that we on the same page. So these boys, can, you know, succeed in life pretty much. And
If
I think,
you
like I
don't-
said, I think black fathers don't get a lot of credit. They don't, like you said, it's with the study,
Mhm.
with the just they get look at a different light. Like I made a comment about the little, like I went to the school, you know, I had my 2 boys with me, and you got, you know, the black teachers was there. They were like, yo, yeah, that's what's up, man. You there, you know, you got your kids and you just here with your kids, and you know, I'm excited for you, and we gonna, you know, it's gonna be a good year for us, and you know, just
How does that make you feel?
I mean, it made me feel good, but then also it's like, damn, like
Yeah, I see how it happens though. Cause I remember when I was taking my daughter to high school tours, and I was
high school, college, high school.
no when she a couple years ago
Yeah,
when she
okay,
was
okay.
going to like the high school tour, the previews.
Oh, wow, okay.
What school she wanted to go to,
Mhm.
and where did she go? Ended up going to oh my god, wherever she went. It was only a couple dads there. It was mostly moms.
Mhm.
And so I was getting to like, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
the head
You're
nod.
right,
Like,
you saw it. Like,
yeah,
in
I
person,
seen
you
it. Like,
Mhm.
and it's funny, one of the somebody went to school with, he's at one of the, I think it's Julie, his name was Julius. I think he was under us. He was in one of them one of the high school
Tours.
things too. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, that's how it goes. Sometimes even if the dad is in the household, he might not do it. I mean, my dad never went. I remember I had a friend who told me she didn't. She thought I was lying about the fact that I had a dad because you never see that nigga. Yeah, like she was like, I didn't know. My dad came in the house and then she said, I thought you were lying all these years about having a dad. My dad, you would never find him at a high school tour or shit anywhere. Really, like you're never gonna see my pop. It's just the way it was. So sometimes the dad is in the household and still not like.
Yeah.
Not that Mike wasn't active because Mike took care of business, but he just wasn't like my dad wasn't the man for the extracurricular
But the
shit.
older generation was a little different. They was out here getting busy.
Yeah.
You know what I
He
mean?
was
Humping,
at work. Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? They was getting busy, taking care of stuff. Hey, I ain't got time.
Right.
Mom, you handle
You
this.
feel that?
Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah. Shout out, pops. So challenges in parenting. Because I think we answered the second question, but do you find any challenges in parenting today?
Yeah,
hard?
I mean, it's hard. Like, especially for, you know, like I said, you know, divided household where like, you know, father, you know, just splitting time with the kids. So that's very challenging. Just like I said, just trying to get on the same page. Like I had an issue with my son recently, you know, he not doing his homework in school. So I mean, I'm asking the mom like, hey, you know, did you call the teacher? Sometimes now you got to take stuff in your own hands. So it's like I had to call the teacher up, find out he not doing his homework, he not doing this. So I had to get on him about that and communicate to his mom that, you know, like, hey, we need to be on the same page, checking his book bag, making sure he got all the stuff. And but yeah, it's a little challenging.
Flashbacks.
That's you're parenting with your wife. So I think these guys are talking about parenting outside the household, like, you know, being co-parenting. You're actually in the home with your kids, with your wife. And yours are young. So you haven't hit these things yet. What is it like parenting with your wife? First of all, is it fun?
This shit is nuts.
I ain't
They
expect
like
that.
no, they don't tell you this shit about like raising kids. Like
It's the
these
hardest
little
job in the world.
motherfuckers are nuts. Bro.
And it's different now.
They're
It's
nuts.
the hardest job in the world.
Listen,
It really
and
is.
like I'm out of my group of friends. Like I started late. Like most of them got older kids, maybe even like teenagers and above. I got like a toddler and a 9-month-old. Like these little motherfuckers are nuts. And I say motherfuckers lovingly. Like I love my kids. They are nuts. Like right now, like the my daughter, coolest 3-year-old I know, but like she didn't do the terrible twos during 2, so she's catching them now. And it's crazy. It's like these motherfuckers are
She a little
nuts.
deeper. She a little.
She's nuts. But like it's fun. It's a fun time. I sometimes wish I would have started earlier. But 20-year-old Don wouldn't have been like in my 20s and 30s. I wouldn't have been able to handle any of this.
Really?
No, I got so much more patience now.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow.
So much more patience now.
Well, I guess that's why everything.
Yeah, 20 years ago, I was like tunnel vision on what I wanted to do. I wasn't trying to hear none, be involved with shit. I was just like, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I got to get there. You know.
So now you have
the
time
time
to
and work for you.
The
Yeah,
time
that's
it
what I
worked
would
for
say,
me, but it's just like nobody told me. Like,
Now
There's
you
no manual.
no
yeah,
manual.
it's really none, and you just find yourself trying to keep them alive, trying to make sure like they're raised the right way, whatever that means to you. You're just trying to make sure you're putting productive people into the world.
Right.
There's no manual, there's no textbook, there's no right or wrong answer. You're literally trying to do the best that you can.
You learn it. You learn as you go.
Absolutely.
You know
You
what
do
I
it.
realized too? I guess the generation before us, they look so like buttoned up. They look so
Like our
much like
moms
they,
and
they
shit?
had yeah.
Okay,
They look like they had it figured out.
They did.
It, like right?
They
Am I- or
did.
just
They
me?
fucking
It looked like they
did.
had it figured out. They look like they was real parents and like adults.
Yeah.
When I look at us or me personally, I'm
me
like,
too.
why do I have a kid? Like
Yeah, I'm with
Right,
you.
like-
Like, what the fuck am I doing here?
what's going on here? Like, I don't know. Or we see that
And you
way.
try to mimic the same thing your parents did, and you can't do it.
And you know what? It's a different. It's a different.
You try
time in the
to.
world.
It's
Yeah.
a different
You try
time,
to.
but if we keeping it a bean, a lot of stuff our parents did
It's outdated.
it wasn't right.
It
Like,
wasn't.
it was the best that
Right,
they could do.
Right.
Right, when you look at it
Yeah.
now, like, oh, they did the best they could do too.
Yeah.
Like we are doing.
But that
Yeah.
shit wasn't cool. Like,
You're right. It
like,
wasn't right.
Like I take the things I respect from what my parents did and I apply it. The things I don't think I need,
right.
get that shit out of here.
All right. So all right. Let's talk about that though. Right. So because my thoughts on that. Right. So you're right. We take because our parents, I think that generation, I mean, they've caused a lot of trauma and toxicity that they don't even realize. They don't even know. They don't even know.
They did the best they could.
Yeah, they did. Exactly. They did the best they could. So we're not blaming them. We're not blaming
No,
y'all, right?
No, we're not going to blame.
We're not blaming. But it was some bullshit. So now we try to take out the traumatic things, I guess, or the toxic shit, and raise our own kids. These kids, though, today, they seem so different than us, right? Like, I don't know about your kid. Okay, I'm like, they seem much, they just, my daughter hate when I say they just soft, if you will. Like,
The
How old is
whole
your
world
daughter?
is
How old is your
soft.
daughter?
16.
The whole world
The
is
whole
soft.
world is soft now.
The
man.
whole
Super
world?
soft. Yes. What?
Yeah,
Yeah, my
whole world
mom.
soft.
The
Super
world
soft.
after us, because I don't feel like I'm soft.
No, after us. After us.
We're the
After us.
we're the last
of-
generation.
Oh, we the last of
We're the last
agree.
generation outside playing, riding
They don't get
bikes,
outside and get dirty. Like,
scraping our knees up.
Facts.
Like
Right.
we're
They don't
like,
have I don't see no football games
they
outside.
they have so much
Yeah.
expectations of like they don't earn nothing.
They
Basketball
don't.
course
hate
is
it.
empty.
I hate it.
They
I
don't.
hate it.
and then you
They
can't
so
like
entitled.
you can't say
Entitled,
nothing bad
yes.
about them because then it's
Yeah,
like my
right.
feelings get hurt. And
Yeah, that part.
a
Yeah,
lot of that
I don't have that.
I'll be yelling at my boys and shit. My mom be on the phone. Someone said, "Stop yelling." I said, "You used to do that to me.
That's a good point.
You used to do that to me. You in there?"
Grandparents are nuts. Grandparents are nuts. What is that? Like
Yeah, no, I mean, they said
you
they
were so
raised
hard
us-
on me, and now you're soft. Like
Yeah.
tell me stop. Ain't no stop. No.
Yeah, like
No.
you
No,
don't like
no
that,
way.
TJ.
No.
I learned it from you.
No, I got traumatized. I told my mom one year, like, you got McDonald's money? I'm good for hitting all the lines I got hit with. I'm going to give them
Yeah,
back.
he's a
I'm
McDonald's-
petty. I'm petty.
McDonald's
I'm
money.
petty.
I heard
Said
that.
a couple Jones to her. I can't remember.
I heard
now.
that plenty of times.
Yeah, like,
So how do we fix that? I would say that's a challenge. I mean, that's what I mean. Like we're trying to raise these kids and not come up with the same traumas and things that we had. But in
Be
turn,
nice. My
look at
mama
what's
throw
happening to
something at
them. Yeah, mine did. Mine put
anything
me out.
close, she just throw it. That's why my reflex is good. Like, all right.
Now they're, as we would say, soft. I don't know. I'm asking this question in a moment. This wasn't a planned question, but how we feel about that? Like, do we prefer them to be the way that they are, or should they be more like us?
I'm not changing. I'm gonna yell at these kids. They got they got
I'm
you gotta
saying
be
the
stern
way
on
in
them.
which the way in which they are. They're you
Talking about my
yelling at them,
parents?
but no, not your parents.
Yeah,
Like
just
you're
kids.
yelling at them, and when I feel like when we was younger, it made us tough, but it makes them like shrink.
I mean, I
and-
try to do better. I try not to yell them as much.
No.
But then they do something. Then they do something, and it's like they go back to square one again.
Absolutely not. We are black. The world is tough.
Yeah,
The
I
world is
agree.
gonna whoop your ass when you go outside.
agree,
I'm gonna
bro.
punch you in your face. So when you get punched in your face outside, you can
Yeah.
take that punch.
And you got to get them ready
I'm
for
gonna punch
it.
you every
That's
time.
true.
That's what me and her mom, my daughter's mom, argue about all the time because I'm so hard on my daughter. I train her like a boy.
Now see,
Oh,
now TJ,
I don't
now
care. I don't care.
Now,
No,
TJ.
no. So she gonna be able to
I'm
handle the
just
punch when the life
saying,
punch her in the face.
I'm just saying, I feel like
I
my
raised
dad,
her for
I'm-
when I'm not here.
I'm glad
That's
I ain't
how I
got no
raised her.
girls. I'm glad I ain't got no girls.
That's
My
how I
dad
I'll
raised
probably
her.
be rough too.
my dad did the same thing. I don't know
Yes.
that it was the best
And
thing.
now
though.
you're aggressive. You went,
See
you
what
put
I'm
up, you ran
Come
up on
on,
D like, come
man.
here.
Come on,
You ran up in the,
Leave me. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck
you
out.
ran, you like, come here over here. Come over
I didn't
here.
grab him, but you
You
know,
did.
I didn't grab him. I
Strong arm
just
the
said,
shit out you.
I
Yeah,
just
come
said,
here.
Oh, I feel
We going out
attacked.
tonight.
I'm attacked. I'm attacked.
Yeah, that's where you
Todd,
got
I
that
didn't,
from.
don't let. I
That's
didn't.
where
He
you got
knows
that
I didn't
from.
do that.
That's how I remember it. Because one day it wasn't a thing, next day it was. It was quick.
Why are we talking about
It
kids?
was quick.
Why are we talking about
No, it
kids
was quick.
and
I don't know what
generations
nobody
and
says.
shit like that?
Yeah,
We
we
talking
go back, but I
about
just had to put that out.
You had
there.
to put it out
I had to
there.
put that out there.
Um,
It wasn't quick either. It really wasn't.
It was a slow rock.
It was because he don't talk. He not hard to like break.
I feel like you
it's
grabbed
not.
him by his neck and he just like, all right.
No, that's not what happened.
All right.
He was. I definitely had to.
That's
All
what
right.
we doing,
You had to
Cole.
finesse him.
That's what we doing. All right.
I mean, that's how I remember. I'll tell you my history a little
That's how you.
hazy,
Yeah, I
but
had to break
that's
that
how I
one down.
remember it.
He
I'm like,
was
oh,
not
shit, that's a
easy.
thing. All right, that's cool.
That's
I know,
cool.
right?
That's how,
was
that's
cool.
how I remember it. I'm telling you.
Oh God, I can't with y'all. Anyway, enough with the kids and the challenges. Shit, we somewhere else. Anyway, we talked about Black fathers. We talked about the struggles. We talked about raising the daughters and the children.
You want to get back to high school?
Yeah, let's go there.
Any regrets y'all had in school? Anything y'all wish y'all would have done or didn't do?
I don't really regret stuff. Whatever happens, happens.
Any
I'm sorry.
no. Go ahead.
If there was any regret, I think I wish I was a little bit more involved in just the high school experience, period. But if I'm being honest, like after sophomore year, I was ready to get out of there. I was trying to figure out how I can graduate quicker. Once I found out I couldn't, then I checked out. Like I'm gonna do what I need to do so I can pass. But like I'm cool with all the other extra shit.
That's why he can go and get out at lunchtime when he's a senior. He already his credits
He was
already.
like it's already in.
I used to be like, where you going?
I'm done.
He'd be like,
I'm done. I'm out. I
That's
finished
the
all
only
my work.
that's the only thing I regret. But I'm sort of in the vein of TJ. Like it is what it is.
yeah, that's how I feel about it. It's-
It worked out good.
So nothing. How about regrets in life? Any adversity, anything that you were like, this happened in life.
A wise man told me,
Ooh.
gotta learn to live with regrets.
Shout out to
This
who?
sound like
Shout out to who?
yeah, okay,
Gotta learn
all
to
right.
live with regrets. I
All right.
mean,
That's how I was raised.
yeah, like I think a lot of the reason why I have the feeling I have about like not really regretting stuff is like I was out there trying shit.
Mm,
I was out there.
I agree.
Even if I came up short, I know at least I was out there doing shit, trying to get shit done, trying to figure out how to maneuver my way in the world. So I don't regret it because like it's a lesson learned,
Mm.
All right.
you know, and you apply that lesson that you learned to something else, and then hopefully you can maneuver that way and that works out.
Mm.
So I don't
No regret.
really have any regrets. Like
Yeah, I agree. I tried those. I tried everything.
We
Yeah, we
I
out there.
tried everything.
Can we get into that a little bit?
Whatever you want to do. I tried
He
everything.
said-
So man, let's talk. Let's talk about it, man.
Like,
We
I
gotta
was
talk.
selling drugs in school.
In
Yeah, let's
school?
get
We gonna
yeah.
jump
Talk.
right
Let's
into
let's
it.
talk that in
Jump into
detail.
it, man. In
Let's-
school.
Yeah, you got a little. You got a story on
I
that a
tried
little bit.
everything. I can't remember like my clientele names. Like the
Oh, no, we don't no names. No names.
I would do it.
No
I
names.
remember.
I
No
want
names.
their ass
Give me
out.
the year.
You
bro.
remember?
He's like,
Give me
give me
the
the
year.
year.
You ain't no names. No
He's like,
names.
give me the year, bro.
Give me the year, bro. I'm like, yeah, that was one, but
I
Yo,
remember
that's
like
wild to me.
I'm gonna do it.
I remember at least 2.
You remember stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, I can't
That was
re-
the thing.
I could see their face
I
in my
was the
head
man-
right now, but I can't
I was
remember
the
their
man in
name.
the stairwell. I
I
was the
cannot remember their
man. I'm
names.
telling you,
He was the
Damn.
I was the
This is
man.
one like smart mouth white girl. What was her name?
I had like,
no, no,
I probably had like
no.
3 white girls.
Why we can't call her name?
I
don't remember her
can
name.
Remember her.
Remember?
I don't remember. I don't remember you even doing all this.
Yeah, it was on the low.
That's how you supposed to
On
be.
the low. Super on the low.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah,
after
shit.
high school, but I don't remember during high school.
High
you know what I'm saying?
school.
So we sold little drugs in
High
school.
school's
We
a good
sold
time.
little
In
drugs
school.
outside of school.
A lot of drugs outside of
A
school.
lot of
A
drugs.
little bit of drugs in. A lot of drugs outside. Yeah. I remember when they put the. I don't remember. Yeah, what year that was.
Everybody
That was
talking
I
about
had a.
that.
With that
That's
junior
why I
year?
had a. That's what I'm saying. That's why
They
I had
slowed
a.
this shit up.
That's why I had my own chair in the office. That's another thing.
Talk
Pissed me
about
off.
that.
I don't know what year that was. That shit pissed me off.
I think-
Every day I was in the office arguing about my phone. 'Cause I used to take the battery out.
And
That's
put it in the
and put it in the
sneaker and all that
I used to
shit.
put it. I put the battery. I put one phone. It was a Nokia.
Yeah. That shit was
Sorry.
thick as fuck. How
That
you
shit was
even
Yeah, I
put
put
that
it.
shit
I put one part of it in my sneaker and the battery on the other sneaker, and it wouldn't go off. But every
How
once
you
in a while,
even
they would
figure that
catch
shit
me
out?
and they would take me.
How you even figure that out?
I don't know. Like just being a.
I mean,
like,
just
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Being a
I
nigga.
got you.
Being a
You
nigga,
in
you
the
figure
streets.
shit out.
Oh.
Like y'all got me. I had to pull up one day. Like what the fuck is guards and like what the fuck is going on? I went outside. Like no, come here. Like, and they probably caught me the first day. I'm
Yeah,
like all right,
now you
whatever.
know what to do.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, all right. I'm
Throw
throwing
some
something out.
clientele.
Yeah, like that used to happen so much. Like they was doing a lot in school.
And it
That
was,
probably didn't affect none of the y'all because we was in a good school. Let's
yeah,
keep
I
it
was
honest.
going to say.
It didn't affect
yeah.
the people that, I mean,
It didn't really affect us as
Yeah.
much either. I mean, like it was really for, they had to, I guess, make it, what's that? Across the board, but it was really for shit like main building and
Yeah,
really
but the principal
main
got
building.
shot or
That's it.
something, right?
That's
Or
what
Something
happened.
happened stupid.
That's what
It had
happened.
nothing to do with us. I
I don't even think he.
protested, like,
I don't think he was like even the intended target. Like
No,
he wasn't.
yeah.
he was
He was.
like he
I
was
think it
breaking up.
accident.
He was breaking
Breaking
up
up
all
a
the
fight.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the
And then he
gun
actually came to the
discharged
school. He
on
was
accident.
actually our what? Like he was a fill-in, wasn't he?
Was he?
He was a light-skinned dude.
Oh, I don't remember.
He filled in for
I
Miss
don't remember
Kavanaugh.
this nigga.
Yeah.
I don't
He
remember
filled
him.
in for a little bit. Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I remember
But all right, so adversities in and out. You said get into it. What you want him to get into?
yeah, I want you to
What?
talk about after high school, like just up until now, like what, like
Ask that man what you want. Ask that man directly.
let's talk about our little away time or your bid. You know what I mean,
Oh, I did 3. I went to jail 3 times.
okay,
I've been arrested a bunch of times, but like I did 3 solid bids for selling drugs.
Mm.
So
How
like,
old were you?
early 20s.
Mm.
So I missed a lot of my 20s being incarcerated. Like, you know what I mean?
What was that makeup time like?
What you mean?
I mean, so you spent most of your 20s incarcerated.
Mhm.
That's really young.
Mhm.
You were out at like what age? I mean, you missed that's a
bro. I know when you came out, like I said, I think we was talking about it earlier. He's like, yo, you got a kid now?
Mm.
I was like, what? Because I was 29, and I was like, it was good to see you and everything. He was like, yeah, you got a kid now? I was like, yeah, man. I was like, you've been in that for that long?
Yeah.
you was 29 when you got out?
I was 29,
Oh.
so it was probably around
and
that
we
time.
all around the same age?
Yeah. They older than me. They older than
I
me.
think we're like a year older.
Yeah.
But
Well, I'm not. Yeah, no, we all born the same year, but y'all birthdays is before mine.
You 83?
Yeah,
Yeah.
December
Yeah, we all the
31st.
same age.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you just made it.
yeah.
So arrested a couple times, locked up. How many times? I mean, arrested what? Run that back.
I've been arrested a bunch.
Okay.
But, like I beat a bunch of cases. Like
Uh-huh.
the cases I didn't, I served 3 bids in my 20s.
3.
3. Yes,
How
I miss
long?
majority of my 20s.
Okay, all of it.
Yeah.
Okay, what was that like? Did you have your daughter? And I'm trying to do the
Yeah,
math.
she was.
What was
She
that
was
like?
there.
Trying like, I mean, I'm sure everybody has had somebody in prison, or they probably been in prison themselves. And I often say that like sometimes when you inside, you think you the only one doing the bid, but your peoples is doing the
Oh
bid
yeah,
with you.
that's the roughest part. If I ain't have a kid, whatever.
Right.
I'm a real self-deprecating, and I don't want to say I don't care about myself.
Mhm.
I can handle whatever comes to me, but like I'm salty when it affects somebody else,
Mhm.
anybody else. I don't care who it is, my friends or whatever.
I think that's what I'm going through.
You know,
right
I'm
now.
always salty when it affects somebody else. So
Mhm.
I was salty a couple of times, but I mean, I'm doing what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. You said,
I said I'm going through that right now because with my brother,
mhm.
Oh, yeah.
being the after effect, just because he's locked up right now and he's doing 15 to 25, and it hit me hard. I mean, we
Shout out
weren't
to Big.
we were like night and day, and we were trying to like our relationship was like up and down. Like we didn't talk for 2.5 years, and yeah, because he was doing his thing out in the streets, and I just couldn't have that around my kid at the time. And then he called me one day and apologized, and we were starting to become brothers, and then that whole mess happened, and he doing a little term, and then that's affected the whole family.
Mhm.
Like my mom, my dad. My dad don't even really talk about it. He always just say just move on from it. But it's affected my mom a lot. Like she seek therapy.
Yes,
It's
her
affected
child.
me,
She gave
like-
birth to that man.
Yeah, like it's really tough. Like, cause I think about it all the time. I don't hardly talk to him. He don't reach out to me like that. And that's another thing. So it's like, I guess it could be the embarrassment. Kind of like,
Or
I don't know.
It could be just. I mean, it could be.
I still think about
you
it
would know
now,
best, but sometimes it's just. I mean, it's first of all, I don't even want to add no more pressure to whatever is
It's just tough.
happening.
It's just tough not talking to him because I would like to see him out here, because we were starting to do things. We was going to travel, do some stuff, and like I said, all that happened. It was just.
I'm gonna fuck him up though, but that's something different.
Hopefully, I mean, he do the lowest amount of time he can get out.
But I mean, you know about that.
Quick John.
Yeah,
A
man.
little quick joint.
Quick
You know what I
joint.
mean? A little quick joint, then we can move on.
Yeah, that was tough. So.
That's all.
I mean, I'm sorry for that.
But I'm glad to see you out, man. That was a.
Yeah, when I left, like my daughter was a beast when she was a baby. I trained her. Like I trained. She used to wear like cargos and Timbs.
You thought you had a little boy.
Yeah, like she had little breasts popping, and like she was chilling. But like if you fuck with her, she will whoop your ass.
Mhm.
I came back, she was soft, and I was devastated. I
Devastated.
keep bringing it up to her.
Not devastated.
I was devastated. She was soft.
She was a girl.
How old was she when you came back?
The first time, I think I left, she was 2, and then she might have been 3 or something. And then like I kept fucking up and going, but like people will fuck with her, and she would whoop ass. And then when I came back, she was soft. It just devastated me. Like,
So is she hard now?
now she's girly.
Uh-huh.
Pink everything. Like I'm in a pink Range Rover.
You mad about that
pink
shit?
Range Rover money?
Somebody come get TJ a
She
little
was saying
boy
crazy
please.
stuff. Like
Somebody come
if I
get
show you
this
my
man
text
a
messages,
son.
I'm like, girl, you get out of my phone. What you talking
TJ,
about?
just have another kid.
Pink fucking what's them cups that everybody want?
She has a
Stanley
Stanley
Cup.
Cup.
Stop sending
Oh
me
my
these.
god, bro.
No.
That
Now
shit
buying
was
another cup.
ridiculous.
Why can't she be
Fucking
a girl?
$50 cup. Are you out of your mind?
People acting nuts.
Are you out of your mind? Fuck this consumerism. Don't get me started.
Fuck
Don't get me
the
started.
consumer.
Yeah. Like why? It's just us. Why are we falling for the consumerism? The black people. We have so much money. We don't think we do. We have so much money, but we're falling for the
I ain't
consumerism.
got no money. I don't know what you talking about.
As a whole.
Shit, I'm gonna say I
Collectively.
ain't shit, but somebody can give me some because
I'm definitely broke. But collectively, and we pull it together, we are all right.
We have the money.
Yes. But we spend our money on stupid shit all day. The white man throws some fucking dumb shit in your face and we, let's go get it. Chicken sandwiches. All that stupid shit. Oh, man,
You don't
y'all
like
about
the
to piss
good
me-
chicken sandwich.
No, y'all about to piss me
I feel
off.
you. I
I'm
got
telling
you. All right. I don't want to piss you off. Stop spending y'all money on these fucking
stupid
Stanley
shit.
Cups and
We
chicken
can do some
sandwiches.
shit.
Yeah,
We really can.
This is
See
true.
what I'm saying? I like the crowd in the back. They fucking with me. Oh man, y'all gotta
Oh God.
trigger me.
No.
Trigger warning.
I see. Let her be a girl though. Let her be a girl.
That's when we are.
Let her be a girl.
No,
Let her,
no.
TJ.
No.
Let her be a girl.
She is a girl. She
Let her-
she drives. What did you want from
Let
me?
let her be that.
Expensive ass car insurance because she be hitting people. Don't
This
man.
man-
I'll pay it.
Somebody
What
come
you
get this
talking
man
about?
a son.
Why is her car insurance more than mine?
Because
Cause
she's
she a young boy. Hitting niggas.
I can't. Oh Jesus!
I'm gonna call her when I get out
Let's
of here.
stop talking about the
Y'all
kids
done
because he
triggered me.
triggered. Let's,
Yeah, we can.
yeah,
stop
let's
talking.
move
All right,
on
yeah,
from
let's
the
move,
kids.
please.
We don't want to talk. Yeah, no, you got something else you
Nah,
want
you
to
got
ask?
it. You're,
I don't think I got it. You got something else you want to talk to these men about? Not the children though.
Yeah, let's move on.
Yo, I didn't. It's not one of the questions, but being an athlete, how was that for y'all in high school?
Being a what?
Athlete.
My favorite thing. My favorite thing.
Yo,
I could've did without it.
well, let me follow up with
You
this.
couldn't do without.
Who you thought was in our class? Who you thought was the top athletes in our class?
Me.
In our class.
That's an easy question.
But you know what? I'm gonna give you your flowers, man. 'Cause
Thank
you know what?
Like, thank
Listen,
you.
right?
All right, go ahead.
So
I like this.
You know,
This is my second. Let me set my.
so you know, we all 10th grade. We all went out for the team, right?
Mhm.
Mm.
And you know, you the only person that never played JV. You ain't never played JV.
I skipped that. Oh, I skipped that.
Why the fuck would I do
Why?
that?
It ain't fun.
Get the fuck
Yo,
out of
you
here.
ain't played JV. So you know,
Let me skip
I think all the rest of us did. I think we
Yeah.
did. We
So
Wait, all
dressed.
of y'all play sports?
They was like, nah, you.
We played football.
Go over there.
We all was
All
on the
y'all
football
play
team.
football?
Yeah, 10th grade.
I
Yeah,
don't know if I remember that.
10th grade on.
That's why he was liking D.
I
When he-
remember him
When he
playing
came to
football.
school with his jersey,
Yo,
on,
that was everything. I ain't gonna lie to
Yo,
you.
coming to
That
school
was
with your
every-
jersey on was a different thing.
What? I
That
don't
was
remember.
everything.
Leaving school early.
And they call you on a mic like, oh wow, yeah, all the superstar athletes come through. And he's like, all right, y'all, like I just wait.
Yo, that was
like,
everything.
I did my little thing, like.
I don't remember that. I swear to
You
God.
remember that?
No.
You remember everything else. Now you don't remember that.
I remember his
You out of
yellow
pocket.
polo jacket. I don't remember shit else.
That's why you fucking grabbed this.
And I grabbed- yeah, like-
Nobody grabbed anything.
No, she did.
No one grabbed anything.
Oh, no, all right. That's right.
Look at
That's
him
what
going.
he
Look
said.
at him going to his little. You know, girls talk. Look at him go to his little game. Oh, that's so cute.
I do remember him playing football though. I
Yeah.
do that. I remember. I don't remember you playing football though.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
don't even remember you being in class that much.
You played football though.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Never played.
So start.
I kept the minimum to go to
He's pretty
school to play football.
He's pretty good.
It was like a minimum or something. You got
The senior year got cut off. I was pretty upset about that. You had a
broke
you had
my- I
a
was on a
crazy
tear.
you had a crazy
I was on a
first.
tear and I broke. All right, that leads me to a story. I was bullying somebody that I didn't realize. This I don't know who this was. It was an underclassman. Let me call it that. It was this girl.
You was bullying a girl.
It was by
fuck?
accident. It was by accident. I must have said something.
Man,
I was never gonna forget this story. Cause I said something to her. I don't remember what I said to her, but she didn't let it go. I must have laughed. It was somebody made a joke about her or something. I probably laughed. It was something innocent for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I broke my arm in like the second or third game of the season. And she laughed at me.
Mm-hmm. You remember who she was?
When I was coming to school, she like had a cast on, she laughed and she like, ah. I was like, yo, this is what I told her. Like, I was an asshole, but I still won the debate. She was like, that's what you get. I was like, I didn't even understand why she was being this aggressive to me.
Of course you
In
don't.
the stairwell, you know how everything goes down the stairwell. She's like, that's what you get. She's like, I'm like, yo, my arm is gonna heal. Your face and your
Damn.
face is not. What the fuck are you talking about? And she was salty. She just went around her way. I don't know. I can't remember who this was.
TJ.
We don't even know.
Why would you
know who it
insult
was,
her
man.
like that? You talking about her
She-
weight?
She's one of the biggest people in the
Fucking
She was
God.
one of the biggest people in the school.
Oh
Hey,
my
yo.
God. I'm
For
done with
sure.
this man. I'm
And she
done with this
wasn't
man.
really good looking. So my point was,
Fat and ugly.
you
My
can't
point
change
was-
your face.
But
My
I
arm was
can heal my
healed.
arm.
You're done. If you're done in high school, you don't have. Where are you gonna go?
No, that's not true. Because sometimes they
That's
be
true.
a whole
It does
different.
it's
They be
true.
one way in high
But,
school and they come
No,
out.
like,
You
that was my
like,
quick
blow up.
comeback, and
that
she,
was
she
it.
was salty. She's like, yeah, you right.
so you're not gonna apologize to her.
No, I'm sorry. Whoever you was, I'm sorry. I'm an evolved, better human. Like, I'm sorry.
Oh God, Don. Football. Your voice is wild.
That's what happened.
How you manage these men all your life?
We be chilling,
What is that
man.
like? Yeah, I mean, y'all friends. Y'all are friends. Y'all are friends. How did you maintain the relationship,
It's
this friendship?
intense. We talk a lot of shit.
How long
So,
we known each other?
The thing is, like,
Forever.
we met each other probably around elementary school.
Oh,
We
Penrose.
lived in the same area,
Mhm.
which was kind of like cut off from the
Real
rest
quick.
of Philly.
I remember I was hating on you.
On me?
Yeah, cause my
All right,
mom.
let's hear this.
Yeah, 'cause my mom. Like remember we went to Penrose
Hmm.
and my mom picked us up, and you was like walking home, and I like, oh, that's DJ. And she picked you up, and when you got out of the car, she was like, I like him. He's so like the same way he is. He's annoying as shit. He's so buttoned up.
very
I was like, Mom, get the fuck out. I like curse her out in my like kid way.
he definitely
Yeah, he was like that the whole
He was
our
definitely
life.
like that all
He's like,
year.
he's so, like, clean and,
Definitely
like-
mm.
You was like clearer than me, like, you know what I mean?
Y'all
Like,
see that with the
see that?
polo
I'm
See
shirt.
running
that?
around like
See that?
falling, like he like. Why you got a button up on? Like come on, in third grade. You're annoying, but go ahead. Like whatever. I remember that to this
And
day.
he definitely didn't have no book bag. I think he was the only nigga in high school with no book bag. Like
because
not a
he
JanSport.
knew the answers.
No, I'm
Why
talking
he
about
the-
like a physical JanSport. I don't think you had a JanSport at all.
Me?
Yeah, you had a
No,
JanSport.
I don't
No,
think
he
so.
definitely had.
He knew the answers.
Definitely had.
He was like, oh. S.A.
It was nice. It was a book bag. You need that shit for it.
It didn't look cool.
Exactly. Exactly.
The book bag didn't look cool. That's true. I didn't have a book bag either.
I did.
I definitely.
I know I
didn't
had
have
top
no
tier.
fucking-
Top
My
tier.
mom
I
made
wasn't
sure I
carrying
had
no
a book
motherfucking
bag.
book bag on my back. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I know. You got like all these wardrobe changes. Whatever. Man.
I had 2 jackets today, and I chose one. I didn't. Anyway, how did you maintain a friendship? That's what we're talking about. Before we get out of here, tell the folks how to maintain a friendship.
Ooh. Don't be fake.
Mm,
I hate fake people.
mhm.
Just be who you are. That's all.
Be who you are and be real.
Be who you are. I don't care who you are.
Mm-hmm,
I really don't.
mm-hmm,
You can be a clown.
mm-hmm.
Be a
Be
clown.
that.
Just be that.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I see you dancing and do whatever clown stuff you do, that's cool with me. Don't just be who you are. That's it. Simple.
So be
And
authentic.
most of my friends are who they are. That's how we last.
Yeah.
What would be?
Like I said, DJ been like snobby since we was 7
They ain't
years
letting
old.
that shit go,
like,
dog.
no, we was
They not
7.
letting it go.
Who was snobby at 7?
This nigga
I
right
wasn't
here.
snobby. Like
You was snobby, bro. I'm
I
telling you.
just
She like, I was
had a
so
good
mad. I'm gonna call my
appreciation
mom
of
tomorrow. She's not gonna remember, but she was like, he's so like put together. Like who's well put together at 7? That's corny.
Nigga,
Now I think about
That
it.
man right there. That
yeah,
man
that's
right
weird.
there. But he was him.
Yeah, it's me.
I mean, he him. You know.
I would say a good way to maintain friendships is just like join in on the fun or the joke. Don't be the person that can't take a joke. Because like when we're together, everybody can get it.
Yeah.
Pause. Like
Yeah.
anybody can get the joke. The joke's on everybody. You join in. If
And
it
we gonna
goes,
pile on.
What was our
Hey.
thing? What was our thing? Yo, you ugly as shit, yo.
Yeah,
that's from the rip.
Look at you. Look
Like,
at
you ugly as shit, yo.
That's from the rip.
You got the
Like,
light on. You ugly as shit.
yeah, but like part of it is
Just
like
dim it a little bit, like a little bit
That's
more.
what it is, man.
part of it is like sometimes like a quick breakdown. Sometimes a person could be looking like fly. And you just gotta bring them back down to earth. Bro, you ugly as shit. What you doing?
Y'all motherfuckers better not bring who down to earth.
Sometimes like
Zenobia, Iris.
No,
you got
you're
somebody.
different.
ugly as shit. Sometimes people are just ugly as shit. And you just gotta let them know, like, you fucking up right now. Some of it is just in jest. Like that's the best way to crack a joke. Or for like a few years, that's the way you say hello to somebody.
Mm.
When you first see them coming in school, yo, you ugly as shit. What you doing?
Mhm.
So embrace with insults, guys.
Yeah.
That's
That's how we
Yeah,
do it.
be
all we
yourself
do
and,
is
and
joke.
That's
insult.
all
I
we
wouldn't
do.
say
Oh,
y'all would do it, but that's something we would do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what would you say? He said be yourself. This one said insult you.
I didn't say insult you. I said
I say that.
have fun with
I
your
don't- I'm
friends.
going to
Is-
Sorry, have fun with your
is-
friends.
is-
That is what
yeah.
you said.
That's the
What would you say?
takeaway.
All right, like just picking back off them, being real, just being you.
Mhm.
Don't be fake. Don't be doing no snake stuff. Just genuine,
Mhm.
being genuine. I mean,
It's not hard to be yourself.
yeah,
It really
it's
isn't.
really not.
It isn't. It
It's
really
not.
isn't.
People complicate life to
They
me.
do. They do. I would agree with that. I would
Yeah,
agree
let's
with
be you.
that. So we got like
You be accepted or not.
a little bit more time. A little bit more time. We gonna get in the FDL.
Yeah, we can. We
We're gonna
can.
get into the Olympics just a little bit because we bring it up on every single episode because we just need to know how everybody remembers the story, right?
How do y'all remember it?
I don't know what that is.
We talked about it
I
earlier.
used to get high on the. I used to be walking to school. Now I used to smoke on the way to
It
school.
was the Olympics.
You remember the
We had the
Olympics in
Olympics.
I do.
What you remember?
I remember like my parts.
What was your parts?
Being a superstar in
This
football and like basketball.
We boycotted the fucking shit. Do you play football after we boycotted the Olympics that year?
Yo, so listen, right?
You like
This is
what?
how I remember
What year
it.
is
This is how I
this?
remember it senior year.
A senior?
So they
yes.
picked teams, right? I believe me and you were on the same team. I believe me and you. He wasn't. I just remember how furious he was.
I was furious.
Yo, you was furious, bro.
I cared about some shit.
Yeah, you cared. You cared because you took it out. And
Tell me more.
So we got the. I can't remember basketball. I just remember our team winning in
I
basketball.
remember I cooked.
I remember
Kinda like
football.
Holly.
Cooked who?
No, you was on my.
No, we was on the same
that wasn't-
team.
That was not
You was on a different team.
Maybe that's
You was
something
like,
different.
"Fuck this. I'm going right at y'all." I just,
really.
yeah, it was crazy.
I got
But
different
football, yo,
I cooked y'all then.
football, we
In real
got
life,
got destroyed.
In
That team,
football
our
or
team,
during the Olympics?
That's what I'm saying.
we
Y'all
got
was on the wrong
destroyed.
team.
What? Listen, I didn't pick the teams, man. I didn't pick the
wait,
teams. I
pause.
just remember,
I'm saying this was in football or in real life?
This
I
is
mean, like in
football.
real
No,
life
this football. The
or like
Olympics-
during the Olympics.
football. It was whatever
Oh.
how the teams were split. He was on the other team. We were on one team.
My team
And
won.
his team
apparently.
won. They cooked us. He was
But
the
we
highlight.
boycotted them.
He was the
Right.
highlight. He was killing us.
It might.
Right.
He was
Right.
killing us.
Exactly.
I don't
But he
know.
ain't flowers
this
and
shit.
I
end on that
remember it
note.
clearly because he was so upset.
Man, that's some
I remember
bullshit.
clearly
don't
he took it
remember-
out on us.
I don't remember
I
this
took it
nigga
out, right.
cooking anything.
You know how I get down. When I'm mad, don't let me play mad.
Yo, you want to put him as one of the top athletes in the school?
Don't-
For our
Fuck
class?
no.
He has to do that. He has to
talking
do
about
this.
here?
He has to do this because he's mad and she like
This nigga's not no top athlete, bro.
number
Just
one.
flowers, man.
Number one?
I want
In
to say
motivation?
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna put
I'm
you.
not number one in
I'm not
motivation.
gonna put you number one. I'll
Thank
put
you.
Who's number one?
About fucking time. Like,
In my honest opinion,
What's
I'm gonna
that?
say Mike Gibson.
I'm not mad at Mike.
Mike Gibson did
not mad at
everything,
Mike.
bro.
We used to call him
Bro,
Superman.
I'm gonna tell you a
I
story
like
about. Let me tell you a
Mike.
story
We used to
about
call him
Mike Gibson, bro.
He's not better than me.
Bro, I asked him to be on our intramural
I'm
team.
call him on live right now. He
Mike
was like,
Gibson's
yeah,
tough, bro.
He was a bull.
get
No.
the fuck out of
No,
here.
Mike
Nobody
Gibson's
gonna
tough,
see
bro.
that shit online.
We called him Super Mike because he did a lot
Yeah,
of stuff.
yeah,
We
yeah.
did call him Super Mike.
Listen,
But
I
I guarantee, I bet money he would be like, he was the bull.
I don't know about all that, but I'll give you your flowers. I'll put you as one of the
I
top
need your
guys.
flowers,
you
G. I know
what
I'm getting behind the scenes.
That nigga is crazy.
I'm saying? Your flowers too, man.
I
You was,
don't
You got some
You
flowers.
wanted
You want
this
some?
you was,
Which kind
you
you
was
want?
nice.
The kind you want. This nigga.
You was nice. But Mike, I would say to me, he was the top athlete of the school. I just remember when we was in college and we both went to Temple freshman year and we played on the intramural team. Well, he didn't play. I had to ask him to play. And he was coming off a torn ACL because I think he ran track. And I was like, yo, we need you, bro. Like, yo, my team just got cooked. We played against the JV. We played against the JV basketball team, like the team that practiced against the Temple team. Yo, we got beat like 100 to like 10.
Sounds about right.
Yo, we got destroyed. And I'm like, yo, Mike, you got to come and
Did
yo,
he
you
fix
gotta help
it?
us out. Yeah, he did, bro. He single-handedly, yo, he single-handedly
All right.
made us better.
Okay.
Him by himself.
Yeah, I can see that.
And like he was great. He was a good player.
Shout out
I
to
mean,
you, Mike.
for Bartram, he was one of the best players on the team.
You jealous shit.
Senior.
Right now.
Listen, bro, I'm giving flowers. Bro, you my man. I give you flowers too, bro.
You my man too.
Look, I give you flowers, bro. I'm giving both of y'all flowers. Y'all my
What's up?
homies, man. I want. Listen, I'm
No,
gonna
I
give.
want my flowers now, though.
I gave you your flowers.
No, I'm gonna
already.
take mine.
You got enough.
No. I'm accepting them. I'm just saying. I'm accepting
Oh
them.
man, listen.
I
It's
want mine now.
cool.
It's no-
I'm not gonna
Like my
lie.
promise.
I wanted to be like y'all, man. Y'all was the cool
Oh,
guys.
look
Yeah,
at that.
Y'all was the cool
Look
guys,
at
man.
that.
Oh, I don't know what tier I was in.
You were
Man,
you
fuck
were,
them tiers,
you
man.
were top tier adjacent.
Man, fuck the
Sarah
tears.
Jason.
Jason is nuts.
That
Yo,
is
but
top
y'all
tier.
I want to be
Top
like
tier
y'all, man.
adjacent.
You
Y'all was
wasn't
cool
there
guys,
enough.
man.
You wasn't there
That
enough
was
to
y'all.
be top tier, but you was top tier adjacent. That's
I
good.
guess I could. All right.
You was in the fucking principal's office.
That's true.
So top tier
We ain't had,
adjacent.
but we ain't had no more good athletes, man. Nothing like that.
No, it was me.
It was you.
He said that was it.
I couldn't stop there.
He said that was it and that was all.
That's enough for your flowers.
They were like, TJ, come go to the field. They call me by name. TJ, come go to the field.
Is
Real loud too on the speaker.
On the speaker?
On the speaker. Yes.
Damn.
I don't remember much. I remember stuff like that.
if we had if at that time when we was having if we had a basketball game and they had to pick 5-on-5, what would you think we got picked?
I want to. Because it was somebody I couldn't really mess with. He was a grade ahead of us. I can't remember who he was. I could not guard him. He was like he was a lefty, and I couldn't figure out how to guard him. But me and DJ, we cooked him. That's why I thought it was the Olympics. Remember when I cracked somebody and I threw the oop to you? You remember that? I think we was playing numb. I thought that was Olympics, and you dunked it.
No, that wasn't Olympics. That was in
Just a
Behind the
regular
courts?
game.
yeah, that was in like the schoolyard.
It was-
they had
I
that
was-
one small court. That everybody was
Yeah.
hopping
I remember
on.
that.
We was playing that guy that I couldn't really mess with like that. That was the only person I had problems with. We
Look
won
like-
that game.
maybe
It was
we
like
should do
it was
Olympics
us
for
playing the
reunion.
seniors, whoever
Nah.
was ahead of
half,
us.
half of them
Everybody
dudes
too
can't
old.
play. Half of them dudes can't
No,
play.
no Olympics for
a
the
lot of us ain't
reunion?
in shape no more.
No, we're not doing that.
Nah.
All right.
I'm done.
Nah.
Oh, that's it. Oh, okay.
I'm
But
done.
before we get out of here, is there anything, anybody you want to get to, anybody that you want to say anything to, get a word to?
Hi, Amber.
Amber.
No,
Amber.
because we was
Sis,
talking. She's single now, so like, I'm saying hi.
how you
Oh.
know?
She not single, bro.
She just told me.
When was this?
In the
Recently.
DMs, mind your motherfucking
Yeah, yeah.
business.
Oh, excuse me?
Mind your
See what I'm
motherfucking
saying?
business.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't know
Listen,
what's
I'm
going
only-
on.
what
You don't know what's going on with
you
your
want.
ass, mate.
I'm only going by what I've seen on the podcast.
Stop worrying about that.
Fuck the podcast. Yeah.
My man. Okay. Say no more.
How you doing, Amber?
Amber.
Yeah, I don't care you like DJ. He's gone.
He definitely is. He's taking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's
He's
over.
taking. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you got it.
That was years ago. You got nothing to worry about.
Oh, Jesus. Anybody you want to get a word to? Amber. How about you?
I ain't got no words. Nah, man.
You done? You don't have nothing? Nobody? Tell somebody come get on this damn podcast.
Who left?
There's plenty of people left.
There's a lot of people.
Some people been denying. They get scared.
What you mean denying?
Yeah,
They just
I
like,
know,
I
right?
don't feel
how you
like
gonna tell me
doing
no?
it. Like, get on here. Tell your story. Like, seriously, you ain't what you got to hide?
Nothing. So some people just not ready. We'll get
Man,
them.
shout out to my classmates, man. I love all y'all. I'm happy to see y'all. Like, I think we're the dopest ever.
I
Like,
think
I
so,
like
too.
everything we're doing. Like, shout out
think
to
so,
y'all.
too.
I really
Class
do.
is
I'm really
major.
proud of everybody that's still here and thriving.
We are major. We are major. I would agree with you. Shout out to the class for. I mean, what I say? We 9 episodes in.
Yeah. This episode 9.
Yeah,
started from-
shout out to everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're right.
I think,
I like this.
I think
Mike.
Sorry. I was looking at one of the other episodes. I think it was Walter Clymer. Shout out to Walter Clymer. That said something along the lines of like, this whole thing that y'all doing right now is so on brand for our class or for y'all group. And I couldn't agree more with that.
Yeah.
So like,
I agree.
shout out to y'all for putting this together. Shout out for y'all for having me.
Just remember who sparked it off.
Yeah, I heard you snapped out. Like, yo,
sparked
what the
it
fuck is
off.
wrong with y'all?
Yeah,
we
he
ain't
did.
doing
He
nothing.
snapped.
Yeah, they out of pocket.
And then they came over with the whole thing.
I blame
snapped.
Zenobia.
You
He
snapped on y'all?
snapped. He snapped. No, he snapped in the
playing.
chat.
So-
Iris sent a message like,
We gotta do
"It's
something.
time." I said, "Say less," and here we are.
So you sparked?
He definitely
okay.
did. He got an attitude with us, and
You gotta.
we took it from
So
there.
I'm with whatever y'all trying to put together, like reunions, whatever.
We
I'm
appreciate
showing
that.
up. I'm
we
there.
appreciate that.
Whatever I donate some
Anytime
money,
a
whatever
Henry
we
K
need, whatever we
event
need.
comes up, you'll be there.
I'm
Got
there.
you.
I'm here.
Uh-huh,
I'm around.
yep.
I'm with it.
Well, this was great. Greg, you have anything left to add?
Nah,
I know you
man.
got a
I'm just
flight
glad to see
tomorrow.
my boys, man. I'm proud of y'all, man. I love y'all. Y'all my
Love
brothers,
too,
man.
bro.
Like, you
I'm
have a
glad.
flight tomorrow, right?
Yeah, early in the morning.
Thank
Not
you.
early.
Money, you flew in for this?
Yeah, he flew in for this.
Damn.
Y'all see
I
how
like
important
that.
this
Don't
is?
be-
He got on a flight.
Yeah,
he flew
like,
in for
he got
this.
his-
I was supposed to
nigga.
leave today But you know, my boys was like, yo, you gotta stay.
Yeah, they
you know,
definitely
no.
told you, fuck
No.
out of here with
Dude,
that
your sweater
dumbass
on,
Yeah,
flight.
you
like,
definitely
I like
said
Fuck out of here with that
that was
dumbass
DJ,
flight.
man. You see, he got the shoot. I had to show up a little bit, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
DJ outdressed me all the time, so I don't need. It's not a big
He
deal.
he outdressed
He been outdressing me since we
everybody.
were 7, so it was like,
Definitely.
yo, my mom was he was like, yo, he's so put together.
Mom, he mad about
I'm gonna
that.
curse my mom out tomorrow.
I think I got the polo shirts from you, man. I
He
started rocking polo
definitely
because of
was
you.
polo down.
Man, shout out to me.
Shout out to you, bro.
Shout out to D.
Shout out to you, bro.
All right, shout out to D.
Oh God. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. Shout out to the class. We got
Shout
a
out to the
few
class
more
for
to
sure.
go. I think Book is on his way too. So I'm just saying, the rest of y'all that's out of town, don't hesitate. Get on a flight. Come up here.
I'm about to crash.
I
this.
will be
things.
back. I will do another one.
You gonna crash your episodes?
Yeah, I think I'm about to crash the rest of these.
Damn.
Hey,
I ain't get enough camera time.
we ain't say everything we wanted to
That's how
say
they
either,
felt.
but
Like,
you know.
that's how them niggas felt on Monday.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like they ain't get. Oh, they wait for that episode.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, God, we have to
Yeah,
bring
some
all
shit
the.
like that.
Oh God,
That's what I'm saying. It's slow. There's so many things being revealed. Like, where was I? I know I was.
You was in the principal's office on your chair.
We gotta do like a reunion joint. Like everybody that participated
Yeah.
should be like in one big session.
Mhm.
Oh, we got one coming. We got it
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
wait on it. It's
Yeah,
coming.
go.
It's
I'm
coming.
here. I'm around.
It's
Yeah.
coming.
All right, we go.
So
Let me know so I can get my suit ready.
See what I'm saying? Like, sick of him in his suit. He got a suit at fucking 6. Hey, who has a suit at 6? A tailored one too.
oh God.
Whatever. All right. I'm gonna I sound like I'm here.
Oh God. Well, class of 2000. What? One? Is that our class?
One, right?
Class of
Ain't
2001. Yeah, class of 2001. Get your ass on the show. And
I
to
didn't even
all
walk.
of our you didn't walk?
No, I didn't walk.
Yo, you didn't walk.
No,
we
I
gotta
didn't.
No,
get
I know you didn't walk.
We gotta get this man a graduation hat.
I don't have a hat. I don't have
You
You don't have none of that.
Now?
No.
Did you get your diploma?
I don't think I have a diploma. Now think about
Did
it.
you graduate?
I graduated. It was like some. I had to pull.
You sure you ain't go to
I had
summer
to pull a
school?
move. I had to bust a move.
You ain't go to night
Cause
school?
like I didn't go to this math class. Whatever math class I had, I failed it. Cause I never went to this class.
Mm.
And then they put me into like the junior class. And then I didn't go to that class.
Nigga.
And then they was like, yo. And I
And
was
you
like,
talking about you not thriving. You started the conversation by saying you are not. Let me get some more flowers. You started the conversation by saying you're not thriving.
I don't see it
And
that
here,
way.
that's what you said.
I see it
That's
as a
I don't
finesse.
ever want you to
That's
say
not thriving.
That's thriving.
I finesse a lot of things.
That's thriving.
Okay, all right, take it.
I'm just saying.
Shout out to T.
Yeah.
Shout out to T, man.
Yeah.
Shout
Shout out to
I
T.
figured it
You
out.
figured it out
Yeah.
without a graduation hat.
Yeah. I didn't go.
And you
to
sitting
go
next to
shit.
some of the
I
best,
know
so
you
that
didn't
means
go.
you the best.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. So class of 2001, get your ass on here.
Love
And to
y'all.
all of our viewers, thank you for rocking with us. We got something in store for y'all too. So stay tuned, stay with us. Never know, y'all might be on this couch very shortly. Anyway, have a good
Y'all
night.
asses here.
And we'll see y'all on the next episode. Shout out.